Hey everybody, I'm Sasha, and today, well, for this video at least, I'm going to review When a Stranger Calls from 2006. So, When a Stranger Calls so for this film, Jill Johnson, she is a babysitter, and she is given a babysitting job at this really nice house, and I mean a really nice house. It's got this cool security system. They've got all these statues, they got all this stuff, and these weird lights I would not want, unfortunately. I don't even know if I would want them, no. Like, you just step into the room and the lights automatically come on. Like, it's cool, I mean, it's nice, but I don't know if that would be for me, no. That's just crazy. And, anyway, so she has a babysitting job. Make sure the kids upstairs because they're supposed to be asleep in their room. And of course, while she's there's also a maid named Rosa. So anyway, she's there to make sure everything goes okay while the parents are away doing their honeymoon or something. I have no idea what they're doing. They're out for dinner. But then things take a very weird turn when this man calls her. She has no idea who it is, but he's very strange. He keeps calling. It's like, what? But then things get scarier when the caller calls her again and says, "Have you checked the children?" So, wait a minute. Is he watching her? So, yep. So she's locked in a house and hoping that, well, her only hope is the police. That's all I could say. So, yeah. She's locked in a house babysitting with a crazy man who keeps calling her. And it's like, I don't know. What is she going to do? That's the question. What is she going to do? That's the only way I can explain it, but so what did I think of this? This is the remake from 2006. It's not the original. I don't have the original. Now, I did see at Dollar General once. They had a double feature with the original and this one, but I think I want to get the original by itself later. Yeah. When and if I find it. Now, When a Stranger Calls, let's see. What did I think of this as a remake? I thought it was really good. I really like this. This is a really good movie, in my opinion. It did not do very well on Rotten Tomatoes. It did not do too well on a Google user score. Well, it did okay. It got 70 last time I checked on a Google user score. I don't care. I thought it was a good movie. One of the screenplay is the guy who did the screenplay is Jake Wadewall. Jake Wadewall, who worked on movies like he did The Hitcher, the remake with Sean Bean, which was pretty decent, and he did Amusement, which I do have Amusement, which was not that great of a movie, but it was fun, I guess. You know, Amusement with Keira O'Donnell. It's a 2008 movie. Jake Wadewall did that too. And let me tell you, this one I think was probably better than The Hitcher and better than Amusement. Now, of course, when it comes to The Hitcher, I prefer the original with Rutger Hauer. Amazing. Now, When a Stranger Calls, this one was actually a really good remake. Now, I do like remakes. I like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003. That was a good remake. Friday the 13th was a good remake, in my opinion. Nightmare on Elm Street was kind of decent, I guess. I mean, I didn't quite finish it. I mean, I saw it years ago, but I kind of forgot about it, and then I got a DVD of it. I need to rewatch it. Yeah, there are some remakes that are really good, and When a Stranger Calls actually was pretty good. I always skip when I watch this movie to the part when she gets to the house because the first part of the movie is just kind of slow. It kind of drags ass a little. So, I want to get to the part where she's at the house. Hey, don't look at me like that. Look, you see how she's looking at me like that? Come on, don't look at me like that. I said it dragged ass a little. I'm just messing. Hey, wait a minute. Let's try some. How's that? Anyway, yeah. So yeah, what did I like? I liked the story. I liked our character, Jill Johnson. I liked her as a character, and I liked how creepy this movie was. This movie had creepy music. This movie was just creepy, and it was amazing. It was perfect. None. Sorry. And it was like, sorry, this movie was perfect. Creepy music. The acting is pretty well done. They had two actors to play the stranger. Like, we had, let's see. Their names are not here, but the guy who plays the stranger, not the voice, but the guy who actually plays the stranger, Flanagan. Tommy Flanagan? I don't know. Tommy Flanagan. Yeah, Tommy Flanagan is the stranger. Well, he's not the voice. I don't think so. I think Lance Henriksen was the voice. Yeah. So yeah, and I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, they did that same thing with Joyride. You know, the one with Paul Walker and Steve Zahn. You know, they had the voice of of Rusty Nail being Ted Levine, I think was his name, and then the body. I don't know who he was, unfortunately. I'll review Joyride probably later on. I want to get Joyride 2. I got 1 and I have 3, but I don't have 2 yet, so I'm working on that. Yeah. I like how this movie is. It was creepy. It was scary. It's like, wow. It's like one of the perfect horror movies to watch. Yeah. So that's pretty much what I could say. This movie runs 87 minutes long. Now, you can, show this to your kids if you want, I guess. I don't know. I'd probably watch this first. Now, I'm saying that because this movie is rated PG-13 for intense terror, violence, and some language. In Canada, it's 14A for frightening scenes and violence. And, yeah. I don't know what else to say about this, but I do like this film. I thought it was a really good remake. It's one that I'm sure that there are probably some people who actually do like it. There are some people who do like it. I'm pretty sure of that. Like, I liked it. It was really cool. Have you checked the children? Scary. Yeah, that's creepy. If someone calls you on your phone and they ask you that question, call the police. Special features include deleted scenes, director and cast commentary, the making of When a Stranger Calls featurette, and writer's commentary. Yeah, I don't see any reviews on this, unfortunately, no. Which, yeah, there should be, because this was a pretty decent film. It was actually not bad. I actually really enjoyed this. This was a better movie by Jake Wade Wall, or that Jake Wade Wall worked on, because he worked on Amusement and The Hitcher, which, the Hitcher I thought was pretty fun, but I liked the original more. Amusement was not that great of a movie, but it was pretty enjoyable. When a Stranger Calls, phenomenal. It was perfect. So yeah, When a Stranger Calls, I thought it was a really decent film. It was really fun. It was really scary. I think I might watch this here in a minute. Yeah. Now that I'm talking about it. So overall, When a Stranger Calls, I'm going to give this film 4.5 stars out of 5. Alright. That's my review on When a Stranger Calls, the 2006 remake. If you haven't seen it, do check it out. See what you think. I forgot to mention, has anybody ever read any of the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark books? Because let me tell you something, because When a Stranger Calls, I want to say originates from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, with a story titled The Babysitter. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, there it was. The Babysitter. Read this story, and you watch When a Stranger Calls. You'll see the similarities. You'll see it. Even though I think Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was first, that story was first by Alvin Schwartz collected that story. Thank you, Alvin Schwartz. I really appreciate it. But overall, yes. Watch When a Stranger Calls. Watch the first one. Watch the second one. Watch the remake. Well, I'm about this for today. For this video, I mean. This is about this movie. This one. Because I don't have the originals. So yeah, watch this if you like. See what you think. I thought it was really good. I'm sure it's one that some people will like. Read the original story, The Babysitter from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. So if you like what you see, like and subscribe.